Hey Tim, Megan McCracken here. And I spoke with Amber, who let me know that I could go ahead and reach out to you with this video with just some tips and tricks that you can use to increase your online presence and your ranking on Google so that you can get more of a customer base and kind of outsmart your competitors. So I make this video for a lot of different business owners across the Mountain West, and you might be asking yourself why. And really, it is just I do like to help business owners. This is part of what I do as well. And I have found that some people have come back and told me, Megan, this is awesome, but I don't want to do it. Please just do it for me. So if that's you, then I'd be happy to hop on a call later. But if not, I do hope that these tips and tricks can help you out and that you are able to implement them because I really do know that they could help your business. So we're going to be talking about a few things today. Number one will just be content with your website. Number two will be backlinks, so the popularity contest. And then number three, we'll be talking about citations and local listings, which in some places you're actually doing really well, but there are some upgrades that you could do. So let's kind of just hop into it. Starting out with content. Now, out the gate, as a rule of thumb, Google really likes to see 1,500 words on the homepage. And a lot of companies don't have that. So, doing that alone, as long as it has the relevant information on there, can really help you out. You currently have just under 600, so less than half. And so, if you could write some content that, again, has all of the keywords that you're wanting to rank for and get in front of more eyes, that would help you out significantly. We're going to be looking at a couple of your competitors today for different parts of the conversation. So, in regards to just content, as far as quality and quantity, we have American Roofing, and they have their homepage about 1,200 characters. So, you have about half of them. Now, I recognize that they're in the greater Salt Lake area, but they are dominating across Utah. They've been around for a really long time, so they're a great thing to measure yourself up against. And then, in addition to them, we have Legacy Roofing right here, and they have about 700 words is what I counted for them on just their homepage. But they are, especially for you, they are a direct competitor in that they are really dominating in northern Utah. So if we look at them specifically, this is a site called Ahrefs where you can view ranking based on keywords and backlinks, which we'll talk about. Paid search if people have paid search and things like that. So for legacy, here's where we have legacy. Um, if we look at their keywords, so they are in the top 10 positions for a lot of keywords, especially keywords that you really want to be ranking for. So roofing, Ogden, Utah, roofing companies, Ogden roofing companies, Ogden roofing, Tesla solar, if solar is something that you want to be doing more of, Ogden roofing contractor. Again, they're in the top 5 for a lot of these. They could definitely be improving in places where I know you want to compete as well, such as Bountiful and Layton. But for Ogden, they are dominating. Now, your ranking, if we compare that, just as an example, let's see, where was it? Ogden Roof Repair or Ogden Roofing Companies, you're ranked pretty low. So you're ranked number 31, and then here you're ranked number 22 for Roofer Supply. Ogden Roof Repair, you're number 27. And then even though they're not super high on Bountiful, you're even lower than they are, as just an example. And then Ogden Roofing Contractor, you're number 26. Roofing Companies Ogden, you're number 22. So it really, if you can have more content matching those keywords, that will definitely help you rank above them, which can help you dominate and start to compete with them some more. Which again, I recognize that they're a larger company, but these larger companies are a great measurement that if you can get as close as possible to what they're doing, that's really going to help you out a lot and even help you to scale if that's something that you're wanting to do. So content is the first thing. Next, we have backlinks, which is the popularity contest of Google. So the way I like to describe backlinks is it's basically like if you look into high school, it's the cheerleader or the jock telling everybody else like, "Hey, this person's really cool and knows what they're talking about. You should listen to them," and all the other kids believe them. That's what it is for Google. Other websites linking back to your website saying, "Hey, this person really is the expert in their field. You should listen to them." And not all backlinks are created equal. So Google really cares if it's something super relevant to what you're doing. But so if we look over here at legacy, whoops, sorry, the recording is in my way. So if we look at backlinks, for example, they have 77 referring domains, but they have thousands of follow links. From just one domain alone, but then even from some others, which do follow links are the only ones Google cares about. Anything that has a zero next to it, Google really doesn't care about. So if we look at your overview, it looks like you have a lot of referring domains, but not all of these are do follows. only some of them are. Probably looks like about 20 referring domains that are actually do follows. So that would be the first thing you'd want to do is just look at your competitors, and there's things like Linkjuice and Majestic are some websites that you can go to where you can start just looking exactly at where your competitors are cited and start submitting your website for those backlinks as well. And then once you have the same as your competitors, you can start finding more, and that will help you to rank above them too. Backlinks are huge, they're often ignored, but they are really important. And then the last thing we have are citations and local listings. So for Ogden, you're doing great because if you hit roofing company Ogden, you're showing up right here. So for Ogden, you're doing awesome as far as citations. But if you're wanting to be competitive in northern Utah as a whole, you definitely want to have as many citations as possible. Citations are just websites where your company's information has been submitted. There's a company called WhiteSpark where you can put in your company and then it will compare you to your competitors. So according to this, you have almost half of your competitor citations, which is a lot better than other small businesses who aren't ranked number one. Um, but that means there's 60% more that you could be getting, 42 opportunities that you can chase. And it has what their ranking is as far as how many points they're worth to Google, because just like backlinks, not all citations are created equal. And then you can just start going into each of these websites and submitting your business. And then once you have that done, like occasionally a few more pop up that you can continue to maintain. But overall, as far as local listings go, you're there and you've made it. So if you can have a combination of all of these things, that's really going to help you to show up for searches all across northern Utah, not just Ogden, help you compete with legacy roofing, help you start to compete even with American roofing. If you can have all of the proper content with the correct ranking keywords, um, and then if you can have all of those backlinks and those citations. And then lastly, if you're not already running like Google ads, your website is already at a great place where Google ads could start performing well right away while you're getting all of these other things set up so that you can just show up for not non-paid organic searches. So those are all of my tips. Again, I'd be happy to hop on a call. My phone number is 385-315-7439. And so I'd really love to chat more. But otherwise, again, I hope you're able to implement some of these or all of these and that they can help you out. So thanks so much, Tim, for watching, and you have a good day.